Is this where the euro breaks higher against the pound? Or is the pair headed lower within this descending channel? Hi everyone, my name is Justin Bennett with Daily Price Action, and in today's video we're going to talk about the euro pound. I'm going to show you the key levels I'm watching as well as what a break higher or lower could mean for the pair. Let's get started right now. Before we get started, be sure to hit that subscribe button below and also click the bell icon so you get notified every time I post these videos. Now, for those of you who watched Saturday's forecast video, I talked about the euro versus the pound, and I mentioned that a close above 89.20 or bearish price action from 89.20 could present an opportunity. In other words, I do think that this could offer an opportunity for a breakout higher up toward that 90.15 level. So notice that we have some lows through this area as well as some highs. So 90.15 would be exposed if we get a daily close above this channel resistance. And if the pair can get through that 90.15, I think that 90.90 is the next area to keep an eye on. So look how well defined this is on the daily time frame. Now, on the other hand, if we were to get bearish price action from this 89.20 area, so if tomorrow's session, let's say today closes below this area and tomorrow forms a bearish pin bar with a long upper wick, that would be indicative of selling pressure up in this region, and it could push the pair lower back toward that 88.40 level and perhaps even 87.60. Now, one thing to keep in mind here is that notice how today's session is pressuring this level without backing down. Okay, so this is a sign that buyers are willing to bid the pair higher, and at the moment I don't see sellers coming in to push the pair lower. Now, that does not mean that this will break higher. However, the more pressure we see on this area, the more likely it is that we will see a higher euro against the pound. And again, that 90.15 would be exposed, followed by 90.90. One other thing you can do too, this pattern is actually being respected on the 4-hour chart. So if I move into the 4-hour, notice how clean this is. So back here we had these two highs, and you can notice how today's price action is testing that channel resistance. And likewise, if I look at this support level, notice again how clean this is. We have this lower wick, this lower wick, and then look how the pair never closed below channel support. And this is when I talked about it on the blog last week, and I said that a retest of 89.20 was ideal, and I didn't want to sell the pair because it was sitting right here on channel support. So we did get that bounce higher as anticipated, and right now again we're just waiting to see what happens at this channel resistance. So while you could play this on the daily time frame, there's also an opportunity to wait for a 4-hour close above this level. Now keep in mind, I use New York close charts, so that means that every 24-hour session opens and closes at 5 p.m. Eastern. So I'll go ahead and put a link in the description if you want to get access to the same charts that I use to make sure that your candles are closing and opening at the same time as mine. So notice, just as I'm talking about this, notice how the euro against the pound is starting to weaken a little bit. But again, as of right now, we don't have bearish price action to tell us that the pair is moving lower. And we also don't have a close above that channel resistance to re-expose that 90.15 area. So again, 90.15 acted as support back here. It then flipped to resistance. So that would be our first target following a close above channel resistance. And if we were to get bearish price action through here, that would re-expose the 88.40 region. All in all though, I will say this, that based on today's price action, this is, so far today, this is a large bullish candle. And again, notice how back here, we got this rejection throughout this session, which hinted at selling pressure. And so far we don't have that. So unless today's session starts to weaken and close back in the lower half of this candle, I would say that a break higher is likely. So I'm not going to rush out and sell this because I do think that based on today's price action, there is a decent chance that we see a close above this channel resistance. Now, if we do get that close, I would expect this 89.20 area to become support. So let's say we get a close up here, I would expect a rotation lower into 89.20, buyers to come in, bid the pair higher, and push prices toward 90.15. Keep in mind too that this pair has been in an uptrend for quite some time. So notice how we had this rally where the pair was making higher lows and higher highs. So there is a decent chance that this could be a corrective move. So this is the impulsive move and then a correction, and then we could see another impulsive move higher. Okay, so there's a decent chance that that could play out as well. So just keep that in mind if you are trying to sell the euro against the pound, because I do think that just based on this longer term trend and today's price action so far, that there is a chance we could get a close up above this 89.20, retest as support, push to 90.15, and we'll have to see what happens from there, but break that and we could see a run at 90.90. So as of right now, I don't see much to do here except wait and see if we get that close above channel resistance, and if we do, I'll be looking to buy the pair for a move up to 90.15. However, again, if we stay below 90.15 on a daily closing basis and we get some form of bearish price action, it could re-expose 88.40. All right, so that's how I'm approaching this one for now. Just stay patient. Make sure whatever you do is in line with your trading rules. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, leave your comment below, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. See you next time.